All right, let's get to the Yankees a little bit here. We haven't really talked about the Yankees much this offseason because, well, there really hasn't been much other than Cody Bellinger. So Stanton's elbows are worse shape than last year. And if you were with us last year, we talked about this, and he was having a lot of troubles with them, spring training and early season last year. And apparently they're worse. And he was quoted as saying, I can't even open a bag of chips because it's so bad. So, what does this mean for the Yankees? And furthermore, his Hall of Fame chance?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, the comment of I can't open a bag of chips or open a bottle, like the dude can't open his own Gatorade. He's gonna have somebody open it for him. That's not good. And his in all that, what he was trying to say is that, but I want to play the whole season. Like I expect to play. I'm going to learn how to live with this. But I do think it opens up the question of, okay, at what level of effectiveness will he be? What are you getting 75% of Stanton now? Because I think
With
we are
that,
getting closer and closer to the point where he's not a viable option anymore. Like there's going to be a day here, probably a lot sooner than we think, with the Yankees are going to be like, dude, you got nothing left. Like
yeah.
it's time to call it. Um, I don't know how long that is. He needs, if he wants to be in the Hall of Fame, he's going to hang on a little bit longer. He's got to hit he's got to get to that big milestone. But honestly, at some point, you also have to evaluate, like, what is life like after baseball for this guy?
Right.
Like, if you're in that condition now, what is a few more years of that do to you? Like, at what point are you just like a robot and your body's like stuck in one place because you can't move your elbows anymore? I don't know. The outlook for him can't be good.
Yeah, it's almost like the Chris Bryant thing, right? I can appreciate the hell out of a guy that wants to try to come back with a debilitating injury, like a back, Stanton's elbows, right? I can respect the hell out of that. But at what, to your point, what's it worth? You've made millions and millions of dollars, and if you can't enjoy it for the rest of your life, like what are you doing? Or the quality of life for your family too. Like if you can't enjoy it with them, like we sit here and we're like, yeah, they're baseball players. They are robots to us, right? Like,
Yeah.
like that's what they are. That's how a lot of people see them. That it is entertainment for us. So yeah, you need to be out there and playing, but these guys are humans. They have a life. And if, to your point, if you can't move and do anything, like what's the point? Like you're still going to be okay if you retire today, buddy. But again, these guys are type A personalities. They grind. They want to be the best, right? And you can't you can't take a bone away from an angry dog. And that's what all these guys are.
Yep.
They're at this level because of that mentality. So I get it. I can respect it, but and he's been a blast to watch, man. This dude can turn on a fastball like nobody I've seen and hit it a long, long ways. But
Well, and the scary
how
part is
effective, I don't know.
he's still the last 4 years he's been a shell of himself. He's still averaging like 25 home runs a year.
Yeah.
And 65 to 70 driven in. Like he's effectively a part-time DH. That's what he's become. He's only signed through 27, so there's only 2 more years left. There's an option for 28, but there's no way the Yankees are going to pick that up. You're talking 2 more years. This is probably the last 2 for Stanton. I can't imagine he's around after this. Now, maybe the Yankees keep him around on cheap 1-year deals, but I mean, he's 36. He's going to be 38 when that contract ends.
Yeah.
With elbows that don't move. He's going to be like the Tin Man. They're going to have to run out there and give him oil to keep him moving. At some point, it's not going to work anymore. And I think we're seeing the final two years of his career.
1,000%. John, this is, I mean, we've done a whole string of what ifs. He's going to be a what if. He's a Hall of Famer in his eyes. I mean, he's had an incredible career. So I mean,
he's at 453. I mean, he's going to get to 500, and I think if he gets to 500, is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? No, but he'll eventually get in. I think he's a guy that we'll see in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Curtis says no. So I mean, interesting. Chad says his Hall of Fame chance went away a few years ago. He'll be a top 10 what if player for sure. John Temple says we have the technology. We can fix him. Steve says it's the Yankees. Let him trot his injured butt out there as long as they could. And then Michael follows that up. At one point, he was a first first ballot type at this point. If he quit now, maybe he gets in. And I think that's where I'm at. I mean, when he was with the Marlins, when he first came over with the Yankees, it's like, oh, this dude's fast track for the Hall.
Yep.
But I'm kind of on the fence now for sure.
Yeah, I mean, career numbers: 258 average, 453 home runs, 1169 RBIs. 46.8 WAR, but he's been primarily a DH for the second half of his career. I mean, he gets to 500. It's going to be hard to say he doesn't make it.
Yeah, that's usually the automatic ticket, unless you're Gary Sheffield or PEDs. And Nico, this is a fair point. Yankees have 5 DHs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the other part. What do the Yankees do here? I mean, you have a great manager that I'm sure can figure this out, but what do they do? Do you keep trotting somebody out there that can't move when you have 4 other guys behind him?
I think as long as he produces like he has in limited time, yeah. I think you almost have to treat Stanton now like a Trout, and you've got to load manage him. It's like, we got a 3-game series coming up. You're going to play 2 of them, G, and then somebody else is going to take the third one. We're going to limit you to 110 games, 120 games tops, and try to maximize what you have left. But you're not going to be out there for 162. You're not going to be out there for 150, 145, 130 even. Like, you're going to play 2 out of 3, 3 out of 5, something like that. Because we're going to have to keep you rested, but also give some other guys at bats.
Right.
And if he doesn't produce, then you've got to decide at what point do you just say, okay, it's time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a tough one. But like I said, if he doesn't want to hang him up, like, how do you convince him that it's time? Right. I mean, that's the hard point. And to Curtis's point, sitting $22 million a year on the bench is also a tough pill to swallow. Nicholas Castellanos. Right.
Yeah. Or you do what the Phillies did and just say, dude, not here. We're going to pay you, but we're going to DFA you and move on.
Yeah.
We're going to pay you no matter what. The money's spent, but we can't type a roster spot for a team that's trying to compete with a guy who can't move. Yeah.
Yeah. Half DH, half bench coach. I don't like it. Save the energy for the playoffs, because the dude's still an animal in the playoffs. It's wild. It's wild.
He is. So, I mean, he's a freak.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of guy you want healthy for the playoffs. That's why I think you kind of have to load manage him. You have to put the expectation as mine now of you are a part-time player now. And that's okay, because we can get more out of you that way.
Yep. Agree.